Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles, as we are ready for the home opener. And the Eagles are taking on the Lions of Paine College. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and Dean Bureau is back on camera here as we are ready to begin. We had the delay. We appreciate everybody's patience. And Ryan Heller is warming up on the mound. He won the TBC Eagles season opener down in Fort Lauderdale 1 week ago, and Trinity Baptist is 1-2 so far on the season. And the Lions of Paine College are playing their season opener here tonight at Trinity Baptist College. Good news on the softball field, Eagles fans. Trinity Baptist defeated Paine College 5-2 in Game 1 of the doubleheader. Atlanta Fletcher went the distance, allowed just 2 earned runs on only a couple of hits. And Game 2 will get started a little bit later on, and we'll try to bring you score updates for Game number 2 as we get that opportunity. Right now, it is baseball season as Trinity Baptist is about to take on the Lions of Paine College. The starting lineup for Paine College at shortstop, number 1, Denny Daza. At center field, number 3, Jalen Davis. At third base, number 8, Latek McNeil. And the cleanup hitter, the left fielder, number 16, Dominique Parks. Batting fifth, that designated hitter will be David New. The catcher, Alejandro Fernandez, will bat sixth. First baseman, Emmanuel Wilson, will hit seventh. And we'll give you the bottom 2 of the batting order in just a moment. Ryan Heller ready to make his first pitch. The winner on the mound last Friday night also homered in that game down at Fort Lauderdale. And Heller's first pitch of the evening is swung on and missed for strike 1. In right field, Alion Ingram, and at second base, Joshua Cruz. This is Denny Daza, the first batter of the season for the Paine Lions. No balls and a strike, swing and a miss at a good sinker for strike 2. Heller went 5 innings last Friday night, allowed 3 earned runs. Also hit a 2-run homer in that game. And looking for win number 2. Last year's All-American from Trinity Baptist College. The 0-2 is swung on and fouled straight back. And the count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Again, Paine College was supposed to play at Voorhees, a doubleheader, this past Wednesday. That did not happen, so this is the Lions' season opener. The 0-2 from Heller. Foul tip into the mid and held on by our new catcher, senior Cale Jones, who hit a grand slam on a Saturday afternoon doubleheader in game number 1 last Saturday as the Eagles scored 5 runs in the 9th inning, or rather the 7th inning, to tie it up. Unfortunately, Fort Lauderdale won it in extras, but Cale Jones drove in 6, got 4 of those on a grand slam in that 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Center fielder Jalen Davis at the dish, his first at-bat of the season. One out, base is empty, no balls, and a strike from Heller. And he misses low the first time that he's missed. Josh Wharton is playing third for Trinity Baptist. Gian Mejias at short. Mark Rogers at second. And Will Van Sickle playing first base. Swing and a miss on a good, lively fastball from Ryan Heller. In right is Colby Kennedy. Sammy Coffin in center and Dylan Owens in left, with Cale Jones behind the plate. And the pitch from Heller. And that one missed outside, and it's called a ball, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Check that, 2 balls. Base is empty, 1 out, and a chopper towards short. And the throw across the diamond is in time. Gian Mejias showing off the arm. And that is out number 2, the nice 6-3 put out. So Heller has gotten the first 2 men he has faced. And it brings up third baseman Latek McNeil. In case you just joined us, a strikeout and a chopper to short. And this is only the first innings. We had that delay. Water pipe right behind the pitcher's mound had burst. Great job by the TBC Eagles stopping that leak and getting the field in playing condition. 1 ball, no strikes, and this one misses down low in the dirt for ball 2. Again, TBC Eagles softball wins its season opener 5-2 over Paine College. Lana Fletcher, the complete game victory. And this one misses outside, and Heller is behind in the count. 3 balls, no strikes. We'll give you the TBC Eagles batting order at the conclusion of this half inning. Heller winds and delivers and gets the inside corner for strike 1. Eagles men's basketball on a roll. Winners of 6 in a row. Got that win last night at Johnson University of Florida, as this one is fouled off. They have also won 5 consecutive South Region contests. Tomorrow at 5, though, they are downtown at NCAA Division II Edward Waters University. The women's team came back from a 12-point deficit in the third to win by 17 over Johnson, as we have a ground ball hit sharply into left field. And Latek McNeil is aboard with a 2-out single. So 2 outs, a runner at first, and the left fielder, Dominique Parks. Check that, Dominique Page. I'll learn how to read my own handwriting. Cleanup hitter has a runner at first with 2 out. Again, no stats available for the Lions. This is their first game. Big lead off first, however, by McNeil, and he gets a good secondary. And Heller gets the fastball in. Another big lead off first. Latek McNeil singled with 2 outs. A little fidgety, acting like he's going to take the jump, but he's going to get a little false start as the ball got away from Jones. But Cale Jones, who has a very good arm, picked a runner off second base last weekend. Able to pounce on top of that one and keep the runner at first. Strikeout and a ground out, followed by a base hit sharply into left field. So Dominique Page, runner at first. Ball and a strike. Everybody now ready. Another big lead off first by Latek McNeil. Heller throws over, almost threw it away, but Van Sickle was able to dig it out of the dirt. Might have gotten a little help as the ball hit the base runner as well. So count of 1-1, Heller from the stretch. McNeil fidgets again, not going. The pitch swung on and missed, and Heller is ahead 1-2. Heller 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning, allowing just the 1 base hit. And the pitch, this one's in the dirt, and a really good block by Jones, keeping that runner at first. Count even up, though, at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Heller last week, 3 earned runs in 5 innings. He walked 3, he struck out 3. Two balls, 2 strikes. And a runner going, swing and a miss, and that will end the inning, and Ryan Heller strikes out 2 of the 4 men he faces. A 2-out single, but nothing else for the Lions in the top of the first, and we go to the bottom half. We are scoreless. Go ahead and give you the batting order for the TBC Eagles while we have the opportunity. Leadoff hitter will be the second baseman, Mark Rogers. Ryan Heller, the pitcher, is also listed as a designated hitter. He will bat second. That's in case Heller comes off the mound. He is still in the batting order. Will Van Sickle will bat third. He drove in 4 runs in the 3-game series last week down in Fort Lauderdale. Cleanup hitter is the catcher, Cale Jones, who drove in 6 in one game with that Saturday doubleheader. Batting fifth, playing third base, will be Josh Wharton. Batting sixth in right field is Colby Kennedy. Dylan Owens is in left. He will bat seventh. The shortstop, Gian Mejias, whose arm we saw in the top half of the first, he will bat eighth. And the center fielder, Sammy Cochran, will bat ninth. Doing the pitching for the Lions, a sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia, wearing number 29, is Emmanuel Martinez. And, of course, no numbers on Martinez, this being his first appearance of the season. Manuel Wilson will play first base. Joshua Cruz is at second. Denny Daza, the shortstop. Latek McNeil is at third. The right fielder, that is Alan Ingram. Playing center field, Jalen Davis. And in left, Dominique Page. Doing the catching, Alejandro Fernandez. And on the mound, Emmanuel Martinez. So the first three men that Martinez will face will be Mark Rogers, Ryan Heller, and Will Van Sickle. Rogers was 4 for 13 down in Fort Lauderdale last weekend in the three-game series. He drove in a run. Heller, we told you what he did at the plate. 3 for 10, a homer and 3 RBIs. And Will Van Sickle had himself a big weekend. He's hitting 545. He went 6 for 11 with 4 RBIs down in Fort Lauderdale. Also scored a couple of runs. Well, it'll be Mark Rogers leading things off. First home batter of the season for the Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Bottom of the first, a single 9-inning game. The two teams will play a doubleheader tomorrow, but we will be streaming Trinity Baptist College Eagles softball against Columbia International University tomorrow afternoon. Martinez with his first pitch gets a fastball right down the middle for strike one. No balls and a strike. Rogers led the team with 36 RBIs last season, hitting .341. No balls and a strike. Martinez ready, and the pitch, swing and a miss, and that was a bullet of a fastball. Of course, Ryan Heller set the team record for home runs in a season with 5. Also won 5 on the mound for Coach John Copeland in his 8th season. Rogers behind in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Martinez takes a long look from the first base side of the rubber. Here's the 0-2. High fastball, but got Rogers to chase, and that is out number 1. So just like Heller did in the top half, Martinez strikes out the first man he faces, and he will now face his counterpart on the mound, Ryan Heller. Ryan does a lot of pitching, plays the outfield as well. NCCAA All-American 1 season ago. His first home at-bat of 2022, Martinez winds and delivers and misses upstairs for ball 1. Eagles were 23-22 last year. They started off very slowly, losing their first 10, but then went on a major tear, 23-12 the rest of the season, including a 9-2 stretch. 1 ball, no strikes. Martinez delivers, and again misses upstairs. This one also a little bit inside for ball 2. In a 3-game series at Voorhees, the Eagles set team records last year for total runs scored in a series, 42, in a single game, 21, and later in the season got 11 runs in a single inning, the first inning of a 24-run game, which then became the new team record. That fastball misses outside, so it's 3 balls, no strikes. Heller in the driver's seat. Eagles were third in the South Region Tournament last season, but got invited to the NCCAA National Tournament in 2019. Heller takes a strike. Good take ahead in the count. It's now 3 balls, 1 strike. Martinez, another long look. Has a slow delivery, but he throws hard, and he gets a fastball by the number 2 hitter to fill the count. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, Will Van Sickle, who drove in 25 runs last year. Already has 4 in just 3 games this year. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the payoff pitch. High pop-up just behind the infield. That's going to be an easy play and a catch made out there in shallow center field by Jalen Davis for out number 2. So Will Van Sickle trying to start a 2-out rally for Trinity Baptist. Six for 11 last weekend. 4 runs driven in. And a first pitch fastball, a little low and outside for ball 1. Will Van Sickle, Jacksonville product out of Paxton High School. He and his brother Ben enjoying their 3rd season with TBC, and that's a fastball down the middle to even the count at 1-1. Ball and a strike. Martinez ready, and he pitches and misses down in the dirt. Ball bounced in front of the plate, so it's 2-1. Cale Jones waiting to get a chance with a runner on base. He's on deck. We get a good look at Cale Jones, a senior transfer from Weber International University. 2 balls and a strike, and a good fastball catches the outside corner to even the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And Martinez is ready, and he delivers. And Van Sickle gets a bat on it and fouls it off. Game 2 of the softball doubleheader is just now underway. Trinity Baptist won the first game 5-2. A couple of RBIs from Emma DeVivo, one of our new TBC Eagles. Alexis Scudero drove in a run and scored a run. And Tiana Hopkins had an RBI ground ball, all in support of Lana Fletcher. 2-hit, 2-run, complete game victory. Van Sickle chases. He goes around. The ball's in the dirt, but the throw will be on target and in time. Alejandro Fernandez completes the play 2-3 on the final putout. Well, Eagles go down in order in the bottom of the first, and after 1, we are scoreless. Top of the second, and the Lions have hitters 5, 6, and 7 due up in the batting order. That's David New, Alejandro Fernandez, and Emmanuel Wilson. Feller struck out 2 of the 4 men in the first inning. 1 got a base hit. So far, no runs, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts for Ryan Heller. He will face a designated hitter, David New, making his first plate appearance of the season. Top of the second, in case you're just now joining us. Of our Eagles fans, you now see we have the scoreboard on the screen. Very glad we're able to bring that to you. Heller with his first pitch, hit hard down the left field line, and that's going to be a base hit. New will round first, take a big turn, and head on back as good play out there in left field by Dylan Owens. Got to the line in a hurry. He has a good arm and was able to hold New to a single. 1 pitch, 1 base runner. Second hit of the game allowed by Ryan Heller. That was just inside the bag, clearly fair. And it brings up the catcher, Alejandro Fernandez, with a man on and nobody out. And Fernandez with his first at bat. Heller from the stretch, swinging a foul back. Very pleasant night. We had rain in the forecast, but that's held off. It's a little cool. Temperatures in the 60s with a nice gentle breeze. 1 on, nobody out, no balls and a strike. A breaking ball misses outside, evens the count at 1-1. Heller steps off, regroups. Now everybody ready. Fernandez back into the box. Heller working from the stretch. 1-1. We're under first, nobody out. Runners on the move. The pitch is low in the dirt. Jones couldn't hold on, and that will be a stolen base for David New. So now the Lions have the first good opportunity to score with a runner at second and nobody out. And Fernandez ahead in the count, 2 balls and a strike. And the fastball misses inside, 3-1. Middle infielders playing about medium depth. Rogers at second. Shading up the middle, trying to keep the runner close. The 3-1, ground ball to the left side. Mejias will knock this one down, but he will not have a play. That will be an infield single for Alejandro Fernandez. 3rd hit, 2nd of the inning, and there are 2 on with nobody out for the first baseman, Emmanuel Wilson. Mejias kept the ball on the infield. That kept the runner at second base. Double play depth, obviously, for the middle infielders. Wharton off the bag at third. The bunt is down. It's heading foul. Almost rolled back fair. Wharton got his glove on it as that ball hit something and turned back toward the field of play. That would have been an easy base hit. But everybody heads back. So goes as a foul ball and a strike. So no balls and a strike. Wharton playing off the bag at third, relaying the signs from the dugout. No balls and a strike, 2 on, nobody out. Mejias holding the runner close at second, and the pitch, another bunt attempt. This one is fouled back. And the count is no balls, 2 strikes on Wilson. And we're going to have a new runner at first base. That's a courtesy runner for the catcher, Fernandez. He heads off. Try to see who that courtesy runner is. Meanwhile, no balls, 2 strikes. Emmanuel Wilson at the plate. Big lead off first. And the 0-2 in the dirt, and that's going to allow both runners to advance. That'll be a wild pitch charged to Ryan Heller, putting two men in scoring position. And a ball and 2 strikes now on Wilson, and a chance for him to drive in 2, and the Eagles will draw the infield in to try to cut down the run at the plate. One-two from Heller from the stretch. Strike 3 called. Wilson looked like he didn't agree, but that is out number 1, and a big strikeout, well needed for Heller. That's his 3rd, but there are still 2 runners in scoring position with just 1 out. Number 8 hitter is the right fielder, Alan Ingram. And with 1 out, Eagles still with the infield pulled in. And a first pitch fastball in there for a strike. Good take by Ingram, looking for a pitch that he can drive into the outfield, try to get at least one of these runners home. That one is near the bottom of the zone. The 0-1 from Heller works quickly, and this time Jones able to get his body in front of the pitch in the dirt and keep the runners at bay. He dropped to his knees, leaned forward, let the ball bounce right up into the chest protector like he's supposed to do. Top of the second, Lions threatening with 2 on and 1 out, and the pitch almost got Ingram to chase, but Ingram held up in time on the high fastball. And Heller is ready, and the pitch. That one's called a strike at the bottom of the knees. And Heller has a chance to get this out without the runs scoring and give his defense a chance to back up into normal depth. The 2-2, swing and a miss, he got him. 2 singles to start the inning. Wild pitch to put them both in scoring position, then a couple of strikeouts. Now Heller is going after the number 9 man, second baseman Joshua Cruz. Infield able to play back, knock the ball down, and try to get the out at first. Left-hand hitter at the plate, a chance for him to drive in 2. And Heller's first pitch, a breaking ball that breaks a little too soon and misses low. One ball, no strikes. And a swing and a high fastball, and this one is fouled back. That evens up the count. Softball team coming to bat in the bottom of the first. No score in game number 2 against Paine College. Heller with the pitch. A high fly ball down the left field line. That's curving foul, and it's going to be out of play. So ball and 2 strikes. Heller, after 2 singles to start the inning, came back with a couple of strikeouts and is 1 pitch away from ending this threat. Leadoff man Denny Daza waits on deck. And the pitch from Heller from the stretch, and he misses upstairs. Two balls, 2 strikes. Long look from Heller, not really worried about the base runners, and the pitch and a high pop foul into the bleachers. Heller's job is at the plate right now. Get this batter out. David New is the runner at third. Singled and stole a base. Alejandro Fernandez had an infield single. He's the runner at second, his courtesy runner. Heller with the pitch, fills the count as this one misses up and away. First base is open, but of course Heller wants to get this man right here. Worry about Daza next inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Line drive down the right field line. That's a base hit. It'll score 2. Cut off. Both runners will score, and the Lions lead 2-0. So a 2-run single from Joshua Cruz drives in both runners. New and Fernandez, his courtesy runner, scores. And the Lions lead 2-0. Top of the order, Danny Daza at the plate. Started the game with a strikeout. And the pitch misses low for ball one. One ball, no strikes. Runner at first, 2 outs, 2 runs in, and the pitch. High fly ball, well hit towards right center. That one is going to be caught, chased down on a nice running catch by the center fielder, Sammy Cochran, to end the inning. Daza gave it a ride, got under it just a bit. 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Paine College 2, TBC nothing. Bottom of the second, Eagles trail 2-0, but they have the heart of the order coming up. Cale Jones, Josh Wharton, and Colby Kennedy. A 2-out, 2-run single by Joshua Cruz drove in a couple of runs, and the Lions lead 2-0. 2 leadoff singles, both came around to score. There was also a stolen base and a wild pitch in the inning. Heller was 1 strike away from getting out of it, but Cruz laced one into right. Cale Jones at the plate. He's 1 for 11 so far on the season. That one, though, a grand slam, and he has driven in 6. First pitch from Martinez misses low for ball 1. Jones, Wharton, Kennedy, followed by Owens, Mejias, and Cochran. Manuel Martinez. 1 ball, no strikes. Long, slow delivery, and this fastball misses upstairs. He got 1 strikeout. Fly ball to center, then a second strikeout in the first. A 1-2-3 first frame. Now has a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the second. 2 balls, no strikes. A breaking ball that caught the outside corner. Jones ahead in the count, looking for a fastball he can drive, so he took that one all the way. So 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch from Martinez. Another breaking ball in there at the top of the zone for strike 2. He throws hard, and he has some good movement on his off-speed pitches. Cale Jones digs in. Martinez winds and delivers, and this one in the dirt gets by the catcher, and the count is full. No score now in the second between Eagles softball and Paine College. Same school we're playing here on the baseball field. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Jones. And the pitch. Ball 4 will put a runner aboard. So Jones draws the walk, and in the NCCAA, courtesy runner for the catcher is allowed. So heading on out to first base will be Thomas Joy from Jacksonville's Lighthouse Christian School. So Joy, the courtesy runner for the catcher, Cale Jones, and Josh Wharton, the third baseman, has a runner at first. And a quick throw over and almost got the runner. Joy back just in under the tag. The high throw might have allowed Joy to get in. Wharton digs in, first pitch. That one misses a little bit inside. Josh Wharton getting his first at-bat of the season. Throw over to first, and this time Joy back in plenty of time. Count is 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. This one is a little bit high. Correction, that is not Thomas Joy, that is Nick Zito doing the courtesy running at first base. Two balls, no strikes, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one at the top of the zone. So a count of 2-1, and Zito getting a huge lead off first. Throw over, almost got away. Wilson able to flag that one down and keep the runner right there at first base. Count is 2-1. Not sure what the delay is about. Martinez not ready, but now in the set position. Zito shortened up the lead just a bit this time. And the 2-1. Line drive, base hit into right. Zito will round second. He'll get the third, standing up. And that's a base hit by Wharton, putting runners at the corners with nobody out. So the leadoff walk from Cale Jones. Zito, the runner, goes first to third on the line drive into right by Josh Wharton. So now Eagles with their first good opportunity of the night. It'll be Colby Kennedy trying to drive in the first run. Wharton, good speed at first. Zito runs well at third. First and third, nobody out. Middle infielders playing back for two. Corner infielders in tight to try to cut the runner down at the plate. Colby Kennedy digs in, and Wharton's on the move. Bunt pulled back in time. Wharton in there without a throw, and that will be a stolen base. He was going on the pitch. So just like the Lions had, Eagles have two on, both in scoring position with nobody out. Kennedy trying to bring home at least one. Nothing out of 7 so far on the season. And the 1-0 swung on at a high fastball, and the count even at 1-1. Kennedy did draw a walk down in Fort Lauderdale. Chance for him to drive in 1, possibly 2. Count of a ball and a strike. And the delivery misses down low. Martinez takes his time, also has a nice little leg kick. Gordon must have seen that while he was at the plate because he got a terrific jump on the steal. 2 balls and a strike. And that breaking ball catches the inside corner. I don't think Colby Kennedy agreed with the call, but the count is even at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Contact has a good chance of getting home at least one. Slight rain starting to fall now, and the pitch misses upstairs, and the count is full. Well, we had rain in the forecast throughout the afternoon, and it just now started up. It's just a light sprinkle at the moment. There is rain in the forecast for tomorrow afternoon as well. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Martinez from the stretch delivers, and Kennedy chased one out of the zone, fouled it off to stay alive. Dylan Owens on deck, followed by Gian Mejias and Sammy Coffrin. Another 3-2 pitch on the way. Kennedy at least making the pitcher work. And a 3-2 swung on and missed, and had a strike 3 for out number 1. Well, he chased one that would have been ball 4 on the previous pitch. Helped out Martinez, and Martinez came back to get his man. Still has Dylan Owens to work with runners at second and third and 1 out. Owens got himself some very clutch hits last year. So far this season, nothing out of 3, but he has drawn a walk. And the pitch almost up too high and getting by the catcher. Hernandez, though, able to stand up straight, snare that one, and keep the runners at second and third. Owens nothing out of 2, that is, with a walk. And ball 2 misses up high. Owens has a pretty good eye at the plate. He doesn't chase too many out of the zone. Two balls, no strikes. First base is open. Infield is in to try to cut the runner at the plate. And the pitch, a breaking ball and a beauty for a strike. Owens fooled on that one. He agreed with the call. Give the pitcher credit. That was a terrific pitch. So 2 balls and a strike. That one bounces in the dirt, but stopped by Fernandez. Owens in the driver's seat at 3-1, looking for one he can get into the outfield. Let's see if Martinez comes back with that breaking ball we saw a moment ago. Three balls and a strike and a pitch. Ball 4 to load the bases. Good hard fastball, but missed low. Owens with a good eye. That's the second walk of the inning. 1 out for the number 8 hitter, shortstop Gian Mejias. On the season so far, Mejias 2 for 9 with a couple of runs scored, both hits doubles. He has driven in 1. He's also walked 3 times. So a pretty good start to the season for one of our new Eagles, Gian Mejias. Takes the first pitch high. Good take after a couple of walks in the